Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Oh, right, it's restarting. Thank you, Stream Elements, for once again confirming your existence. That that sure is. Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about that. What am I doing? Teleport. I need to teleport. Um, so the plan for today is hopefully get to Heavensward, at least. Mostly so that I can get Astrologian. Why do we need to go back into Snowcloak? Well, we may not have to go back into Snowcloak per se, but we will have to do something there, because that's where the Aetheryte was. I don't know what to do with that armor. Whoa. Good to see you, Coda. I was starting to wonder if you had second thoughts. Captain Ilberd sends his regards, by the way. He is attempting interrogations of Eileen Royale. Really? Really? Even as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matters at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. I trust that, by which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the Aetheryte. After you, Scion. It's like dark Aetheryte to me. I would not want to be wearing a skirt in this weather. My circuits would freeze. There, it's ready. It's all sparkly and shiny. It works, I think. Try tuning to the Aether right now. Feel for a current and try to locate the beacon. I swear, if you get me killed... We've done all we can. Coda. For now, let us withdraw. Final preparations are complete. You can stake out the beacon that we've created. If, by the grace of the 12, you arrive safely, you can stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. That might be a good idea. Stopping people from getting summoned is always a good idea. Oh, I can't be yawning. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual. And if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. We're going to have to face Shiva in battle. I know little of this saint. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say your own strength will suffice. So I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moen Bridier's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah, before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message from Sir Emmerich. What do you gotta say? Sir? Sir Emmerich regrets that he could not be here in person, but asks you to read this letter for him. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat. Yet, in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Kurivangalt, warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in the service to the greater cause. May Balani bless you. Bless you with good fortune and see you home safely. Ak Afa Amphitheater unlocked. There we go. Player selection. There we go. Everybody always needs a healer. This is gonna be a long wait. Might as well get comfy. How's it going over there, Princely? You having a good time? Yeah, they look like they're having a good time. Average wait time 6 minutes. We're gonna be here a while. Jeez. My face is not having a good time. Maybe we'll go level up Dragoon after this, because this just may not be worth it. At least for now. I'm so glad I don't have to do trials very often. It makes me so happy. Well, no, there's like one trial per major quest line or per patch, so well, even then, that's still not very often. It's once every like 12 missions, I think. I just don't like it because it takes a while to queue into them. Do, do. I'm just gonna start killing shit just to pass time because we're not doing anything else. Cast. Thank you. Oh, I don't like you. That was not what I was expecting. Oh, wait, I joined a fate. Never mind. We're not killing things. Oh, come on. I can make it up there. No. I'm so close. No. Oh, well. Oh. Could you not flex on me, Prince? That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. From Billy Naga. What free company? Hunters for Hire? What we do isn't important. Being the best at what we do, however, is all that really matters. Wow, you really, really put everything on there, didn't you? Sure. I was invited to apply by Billy Naga. Smile. Thanks for the invite. Yes. Let's see how long I end up staying in this one, because the last one I was in, I ended up leaving just because I wasn't on enough. Oh, we passed the 6-minute mark. Oh no. Oh, okay, good. Come on, last DPS. Oh, hey, it's been approved. Yippee. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Hello, Iceheart.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace.
And so did the Garlands, but you saw how that went.
You would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down. We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and
I wonder if her mouth is actually moving.
Eternal grace.
Well, works. Hello, Saint Shiva. I think I've seen enough of this cutscene. No, I can't skip it. I shouldn't skip it. They can. My party can wait. Oomph. Okay. It didn't have to wait much longer anyway. I gotta summon the fairy. Oh wait, I gotta remember to apply the poison. My DOT. For a second there, I thought they all locked. Oh, no, he locked on May. You thought that would stop us? Apparently I need to be moving during that. Very unfitting music, but very well. Alright, thanks Shiva, fun fight. No. Honestly, I thought that killed you, Iceheart. Jeez. Give it to the paladin. Uh-oh. Yay, I received a player commendation.
fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence. Mine is the righteous cause.
Isn't that what the Ishgardians think as well?
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant than you, following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
Anything else to say before you fall over?
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift. Hear, feel, think.
Ah, an Ashian. Ooh.
And so the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Huh. My friend will be happy. That sucks. Where even are we? I don't know. It's just cold. Thanks. Ugh. Thanks again. Right? I just got pulled. As I got invited. Damn it, that's in party chat. Recoming. There we go. Cool. Okay. Isar did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Iranians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma can be known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough, I was only asking. Oh, wait, did I just decline? Whoops. Wait, there we go. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Ah, but before that, you had best pay a visit to Whitebrim Front and speak with Alpha now. He's probably worried sick about you. That, or he's busy playing politics with the Isgradians. Either way, I'm sure he'd be delighted to see that you are, hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything. No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. Did I say trail instead of trial? I think I did. No, oh well. Wait. No, he's in there. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, where's Alpha now? If you know. Pardon me, coming through. Yo, hello you two. There he is, and none worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for all of us when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear your stirring tale of victory, if you could be so kind. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. But not too late to prevent further loss of life. An outcome worthy of celebration. And one which we have Coda to thank. Yes, you're right, of course, Sir Emmerich. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, but there's a matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drummond, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured, my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it that these selfsame supplies the heretics these are the selfsame supplies the heretics stole from the House of Fortem's caravan? Less crystals, which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes. Scarcely a fraction of what was promised, but meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. On an unrelated note, Coda, might I trouble you to accompany me to Count Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took a half a dozen knights to restrain him, I'm told. 6 people all trying to stop one guy? Jeez. Men give vent to their anxieties in a myriad of ways. Pray do not think less of him. No, I'm thinking less of him, alright. This is not the first time I've been invited to a free company. You know what? I might just teleport there. Not to Lower Limits. Ew, my finger. Alright, I'll switch off to that for now. Whee! Hello, Harshvant. I think I'm pronouncing your name right? I think. What were you thinking, Coda? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter the Iceheart's lair? Knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway? And then engaging the abomination in mortal combat? By the Fury, Coda, this is the stuff of ballads, a battle of the ages. Would that I'd been able to fight by your side. Yet I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I could not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But here you are now, and that is what really matters. Let us move on. Sir Emmerich wished to have a word with you and Master Alphanau in private. He awaits us in the Intercary. He's very passionate about that. Yes, let me in, please. I would appreciate it.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Sir Emmerich, if I may, do you truly believe that Midgardsormr could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Is that he's
You
quite
know
right.
what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
We are so glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
So you
Those
can
who
look at the man
dwell in
with
the
glasses.
past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you. Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so kind?
Certainly.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
What was he given? I wish to be an understander. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Ishart's methods of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat, and of that our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches imperial ears. Today is going to be a difficult day for Old English. Anyway, the Gallian Empire believes that the primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, if it became known that not only were the beast tribes of Eorzea that could... What? If it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well, any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we contended with a single Imperial Legion, we could, well, find ourselves facing the combined might of all of Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Coda, it is better we continue this conversation in Mordona. Off to Mordona it is. No. Here we go. Game? Oh. I love my DB. Yes, I would love to go to Rising Stones. So far, it's quite interesting to see how things have gone so far.
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Kurthis. Okay. I can pronounce
Excellent.
that.
I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
What qualities this woman possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role. Few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as, damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her... Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She did say that the Guardians were blind to the
You're
truth.
right.
Do you think she has knowledge of the origins
God,
of the
I can't believe
Ishgardian
Minfilia
War?
fed the DPS.
It would do
God.
much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Come on, Minfilia. You know better than that. You don't just run at them.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And
Welcome to the
did
stream.
she not imply that
How you
in
doing?
so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
You're doing
For
well.
our mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
I'm glad to hear.
Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard Zoma.
We're getting close to the finally getting close. Oh my god. Minfilia, okay. Okay. So the context being is these are the scions of the Seventh Dawn. Pretty much, they have taken up the role of being defenders of Eorzea. They all have main character syndrome. I agree with that. Yeah, they all have main... they have all agreed to, with no borders, without saying who they have allegiance to, say that they are there to defend Eorzea as a whole. And originally they were in secret before the events of the game take place, where at the end of it they're like, oh yeah, we're a public organization now, people are now free to know about us. Yeah, but this weird dragon man. It probably would have fit. Yeah, it's not like you've seen my character before. Yeah, they're all nice people. I've heard that people don't really like Minfilia, but like I have an issue that she talks a lot, but that's just how it goes in this game. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard Summer. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? A commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? God, the way that these people talk. Uh-oh. It's taking a little while to load. Oh, hello, Alfino. Alfino. Oh, goodbye, Crystal Brave. Coda, this is the guy that's voiced by Sam Riegel. This guy right here. You didn't hear him talk earlier, but the more I listen to him, the more I hear of Sam Riegel. Like, it just makes sense now. I don't think he's voiced by Sam Riegel in Heavensward, but I know that he's voiced by Sam Riegel. I don't... Yes. No, I mean the vocabulary they use. Coda, 'tis well to see that you are on hand. We have a problem. Rolia has escaped. Oh no. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial. Apparently she had the accommodations... Apparently the accommodations were not to her liking. The turnkey was found slayed alongside 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received help inside. Citizens report seeing Royal quitting the city via the gate of Nald, with a bloodied spear in her hand. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. She makes for the Castrum Meridanium. I am certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilberd in the first are hot upon Rolia's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Frog and join the hunt. Camp Blue Frog. Alright. Wait, I don't need to go outside for this. Teleport. Camp Blue Frog. My favorite. Where all the frogs are blue. Hello, bird. My thanks for coming, Scion. I have spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Royale really walked through the camp not a bell ago. Okay, makes sense. I was super hyped when I saw that it's voiced by Sam Riegel, because his character in Critical Role is probably one of my favorite. I like all the characters in Critical Role, though, so... She walked right through. You did not mishear. We have Raban's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her. And so here we are. Rolier must not be allowed to reach the Castrum Meridanium. If I have to do the Castrum Meridanium again to capture this person, I'm going to be upset. The hand. Am I flying the right way? Yes, I'm flying the right way. Speak with Ilbert at the Cerulean Processing Plant. The hand carries me. Oh goodness, there's a dungeon there. Oh, he's on the other side of this wall. Gotta make my way around. Uh-oh. What? Yes, he's also Scanlan. But that wasn't the one from Critical Role that I'm talking about. I'm talking about his goblin character, who I can't remember the name of. Oh, not the wise. Or not the brave. There we go. Also, I think you got censored by YouTube. Keep. Things are happening. One of your favorite. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Starscream is indeed a character. Oh my goodness, Death Hands. Why are they doing that? Okay, good, I can heal these people. Oh, hello. You know what? Art of War this. Hey, stop healing. That's rude. Yeah, that is not what I meant to cast. You know what? I'm not going to focus on you. Easy day. Forgive our lateness. Hello. Yeah! Domas! For Domans, let's go. Oh my goodness, they don't stop coming. Guri's pissed. Yeah. Duty complete. Yay! They didn't escape. Woo! Pant. Gasp. Find her and do it tight. Yes, sir. There were not that many people alive. Or left alive. Why do the B-3 bombers have hands and why can't? Because they're Garleans. They're the bad guys. Because of course the bad guys have the coolest shit in the game. 'Tis a shame. Oh, I need to be reading this. Behold, a respected officer in the immortal flames. People looked up to as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. Snort. What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordling who's never known any want. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think of it your God's given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born guardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to survive, stealing, killing, even whoring myself. It's no fault of mine if fools imagine me a paragon when I joined the flames. To you tell it, I would think you're the only person to have suffered. In case you have forgotten, Raban himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our back. Hunger was a constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, aye. But no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true, we were both mercenaries of lowly birth, and it is true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against my friend. But enough talk. You will return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people whose trust you have dragged through the gutter. Boy. No longer level synced. Come here, Alphino. Not so much of a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sword business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our own allies more wisely than Raban chose his. Is that the last quest for this? I don't think so.
I have heard. Truly bothersome business.
Oh?
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Raban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
Oh, that's right. This guy's plotting to overthrow the government.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while. Nanamo Ulnamo. For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
No, he would ask me another favor, as if he hasn't asked me to throw away my life before. I'm going to take a sip of water. Oh, look. Frickin' Magitek Vanguard. Ooh, and that one's an H2. You know it's fancy. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. And when we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Raban, and that shall be the end of it. My work here, or your work here, is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one task for you, or one last task for you. Return to Rising Stones and appraise the Minfilia of what has happened. I'm aware that the antecedent held Royale, Baloney, in high regard. For better or worse, she will want to know how this tale ends. More teleporting. Oh boy. Ooh, wait, I want to check that coffer. I'm sure it won't have anything useful in it, but I at least want to check. Demon brick. Oh, it's a copy of the book Diamonds. The thing is that my book is better, even if this one looks nicer. Oh, that's cool. Oh. That's neat. Too bad I don't have any glamour stones left. I can't believe this isn't considered sanctuary. Book looks like it turns to hold. It does. It's all spiky. Cutscene.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino.
That's
to think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent.
Ryu?
I know not what to say. Together with Robon, Eline lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But
she was replaced by a clone.
Now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Ascians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
Well, thank you for dropping by.
I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that will allow us to capture Ascian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether.
Yeah, wrong one. There we go.
Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power, even should we succeed in entrapping him.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
Thank you for summing that up, because I didn't mean to skip that.
That an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that you will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. we must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Hydaelyn did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white auricite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
These are all main characters. But we're the mainest of characters. You can tell. Because we look different from everyone else. And we don't talk.
A while, perform a few more tests on the auricite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
Why are you still going to the Waking
Sands?
Sands?
Hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
I thought we left that place behind.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the Isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the Isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
All indications suggest Ascian involvement. But I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the Dark Beings call the One True God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Maybe so. But that's a big help, my friend. Give me the XB. Is that enough to get us to level 58? Oh, another cutscene. Let's go. More cutscenes. I think I know what... I think I might know what cutscene this is. Never mind, I don't. I do not.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald.
I don't know.
But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the
So you mean to tell me the Garleans and the Eorzeans have a similar goal?
Our weakened armies, yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's
Oh. Who doesn't fit in the shot?
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the
This goes over.
decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zos Galvus.
Poor
So
Alfino.
he was Huayu's true master.
He's short.
But one of several
I can only
actual
imagine being a Lalafell
Even
protag.
as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperials. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
7 hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Huh, triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect
You look so
of the puzzle
goofy being all
remains
alone in the
unclear to
shot,
me.
or being so small in the shot. I'm pretty sure he's like 16 in lore.
By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics?
Makes sense why he's short.
And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary
Get
one.
him out.
Unless we weed out the
Yeah.
ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
The only reason Alphino has any amount of influence is because his grandfather also had a large sum of influence. His power, or his family just has power, thus he is influential.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
It's funny enough.
All will be treated fairly. On that
I mean-
you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
For the longest time, I ended up calling him Alphinod, or Alphinod.
You have ever
'Cause,
been
I mean,
a friend of truth, General.
Is that
I
not
hope
how
the
it's spelled?
unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Alph the alien. Yeah. He sure is a goofy fella. I guess a lot of people didn't like Alphino or Alphino
All these
on
years,
on
I've been made to
on
dance
release.
to that tune.
I mean, he's not my favorite character, but he's not bad. Like, he's a little annoying because
Could
he's a
you,
know-it-all.
Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished. One day I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it!
Yeah, you get him, Revine. Little does he know. Wait, is this the Sultana's chamber? That's so cute.
I have no further need of you this day, Your Grace.
The cute little chocobo.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
They're having a tea party. How wonderful.
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped, but as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse.
But they aren't there anymore.
Even accounting for Uldah's
Well,
historic
possibly.
reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
Eorzea can ill afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you my intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue.
She's intending to step down from power?
As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Rauban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
Didn't see that coming.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people. Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
No. Why are you like this? I have to go beat the asses of the primals again? Ugh. Shame. Do I at least have access to it via the raid menu? I don't. Shit. Well, time to do a little research. F. Okay, so I only have to talk to Thancred, Papalimo, and Yistola. Okay. I can accomplish that. Or not. What? Oh, wait, I have to go talk to... Oh, I have to go talk to Mephilia first, because she has the quest, the starting quest. And then I have to talk to Thancred. What? No! Don't make me go back there. Well, at least it shouldn't take me too long to beat the 3 main primals again. Hopefully. Why not just have that be a part of the MSQ? I know you have had a chance, or scarce chance to rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to be done. The ultimate weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Almaja, the Exile, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And it is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes somehow were able to produce a vast quantity of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, that means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnation seems to be as a pale imitation. The beast tribes were, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of the Ultimate Weapon's main appearance. You will remember as this time devoured the three primals in one sitting. Grand companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to their losses they incurred during the to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more to The etheric waves were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear any connection to the beast tribes, yet much more still remains beyond our knowing. We must prepare for all possibilities. I'm loath to send you into the midst of danger so soon, but you have my thanks. I truly do not know who to do without me. Go ahead, Thancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Coda. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger so that I might do right by my fellow Scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I'm quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Now, back to the matter of the primals. With fewer than three of the beings threatening to appear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Just let me fight the primals already. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primal is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Almaja, who have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Hey, Thancred. Just let me fight Ifrit. Dr. No! Listen, I'm down for story another time, but this person has stood here for days. Did you just forget to log out? This way. Yeah, I don't understand why this just wasn't a part of the MSQ. You had plenty of time. Coda, thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. We have already relayed to Waking Sands. Ifrit has returned. Yeah. the way I'm looking at this is that these are side quests. I don't need to pay too much attention. Pretty much, these are, hey, go kill shit quests. The gates don't need to open, I'm flying right over them. Okay. So, before... Do I actually have to... Okay. No, I'm going to awaken them all now, so I just don't have to worry about it. Talk to Istola? I think? No, it's probably Papalimo. But yeah, it's Papalino. At least it doesn't have me fight them as a part of their boss, or as a part of the quest line. Oh, let me guess, you're... Never mind. I guess we're doing this. Wait time 9 minutes. No. Pain. Oh well. We'll live. I'm just sitting in the no, sit in the chair. That wasn't quite what I wanted, but okay. What do you supply? Oh, it's repair material. This is where it gets a little boring. Just have to sit here and wait. Even this is with an increased queue or decreased queue time due to me being a healer. It just takes a long time. Oop. Oh, I'm so close. Come on. I know I can make it. Maybe I just need to be a little further off to the side. Nope. I might just not have the jump height for it. That's sad. I would say I guess we can go do Fates, but that doesn't do us much good. Those are some interesting looking dummies. Let's see, how much can I sell? I don't need a glamour dispel there. I'm gonna do this. I can't use it in this current state, sure. No, I don't want to sell those. Yeah. You go enjoy your food. Okay, cool. Time to do a little inventory management. I don't know what to do with this antique mail. Might give it to, like, my retainer. Okay, I think that's all of my inventory. Reorganized and emptied out. Only 54 out of 140. Let's go. Okay, and... my favorite part of Final Fantasy XIV This is the fucking queue times. Let's go. So what do I use antique mail for? Oh. Oh. Okay. So I just need to turn it into someone. Oh, but it's I-90 stuff. Oof. Yeah, I'll go with Icebreaker. Okay. Cool. Ifrit time. Already seen this cutscene. For a second there, I thought he didn't run fast enough to get out of that. I was about to be upset. I'm gonna spend more time queued in looking for no, where'd he jump to? Oh, he jumped to the middle of the arena. Took us 3 minutes. Jeez. Unless it's not over. No, it's over. Oh, I rolled a 3. Oof. Oh wait, it's only level 60 stuff. Alright. Limo. I know. Oh, go fight Garuda. Alright, Adder's Nest. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of people here. Salty Potato. What a name. Alright, Twin Adderman. Nadlan. Oh, Corthus. Okay. Cool. Give me your hand. We got places to be. I'm going the wrong direction. Oops. I wish I was told this earlier. Oh, I actually have to climb up this. Yay. Nope. Not doing it this way. Come on, come on. I thought we fought Garuda last. We did. Kid. Looks like Link. Oh, never mind. I don't understand why people name themselves stuff like that. Just like, oh yeah, my character's name is Dumb Kid. Well, then again, I can't speak very much, or I can't speak there very much either. Oh, this one's a 9-minute queue. Okay, I can work with that. Or a 7-minute queue. No. Oops. And now we wait. For probably the full 7 minutes. Zoom complete. Welcome back. We're not doing much here. We're waiting for a timer to tick down. I love timers. Something on the screen's got to be moving, and it's either me or Eos. In this case, it's both of us. Minutes, we're getting close. I'm betting it's going to be closer to 9 minutes. Like, why couldn't I have just gone and done all the like unlock quests and then did the Sag? Control C? Wrong letter. Oh, finally. Come on. Last DPS, I know you're there. Good. It's not a light party game. It's a full party. Eat Garuda's ass. I seriously need to turn down visual effects. So much healing, yay! It's nice to see we've got a dancer here. Good. Oh. No, Garuda. How about you die? Yay! No, that's gladiator arm. Never mind. Best. And best. Leave. Hi, Ustala. Alright, last one. Talk to my boss. Okay. I can do that. Wait, does this... No way. This claim has a home. Or this free company. Go to Ugurumu Mines. Cool. But then after this, we can continue the main story. Because we're so goddamn close. Although maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Well, no, we're done with the main story. We finished it. Just bonk to the crystal. Just wait, there's a little cave in. Yep, there sure is. Go all the way around. Great. Wonderful. Here we are. Touch. Crystal. No, I don't think we're going to do this here. Yeah, this place does have a... Cool. Maybe more people are doing Titan. Ooh, this one says 5 minutes. Mayhaps they are. Please let me sit in one of the chairs. Yes! My RP needs have been fulfilled. Look at how happy we are. Nice smile. See? See? We're so happy. Oh. Oh, so happy. I wonder if there are just more people doing Titan's boss. Titan's boss fight. Jeez. Ooh, wait, while I'm here. Assuming I have enough time. $22.5. Someone up here. Oh, I think I see where. Oh, it just allows me to get this stuff. Okay. Okay. The purveyor of prisms. I talk to you. How do I get more of these? That was good. Ah. Oh, wait, never mind. Can't talk to you two either. Yep. It's already been 3 minutes. We're getting close. Oh, there we go. Time for Titan. It's Titan time. Let's see how this goes. Surely it's gonna go like the other 2 fights. Hey. Ooh, I need to move out of that. But I did not. Heal bot. Let's go. Gotta remember to do my deeps. Otherwise I'm a bad teammate. Those are gonna explode, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Oh, shit. No, never mind. I got him. Gas faster. Oh my god, the Titan's only at half health? Jeez. Gotta bring the rock. Gotta get our healer out. I think it's our other healer. No, it's not. Yay. Let's go. Another Titan down. We can continue the main story. Can't use that. Nice. Oh, I forgot my commendation. Oh well. Okay. I'm to open up my funny loot box. What did I get? The whole key of the Titan. Or Titan. Holy key of the Titan. Ed. Too bad it's a lady. Oh. Okay. Okay, now I can do good intention. For good intentions. Actually, I'm not gonna do that quite yet, because I think I'm going to call it a stream there. So, yeah. So, thank you all for dropping by today. I might be live tomorrow. If I am, it'll be early in the morning. Yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all around. Bye now.